helps my business thrive. From dedicated IPs to support that's true. No limit emails is the way. Breakthrough for community connection, where marketers unite, sharing strategies and knowledge all night. From live streams to support that's real tight. With no limit emails, we're reaching new heights. Yeah. With no limit connection. Yeah. With no limit connection.
Is there any sound or not? I hope you liked that right to the end of it. I think we didn't play whole song, didn't catch up or something. I don't know why. But yes, Suno, I could not get to the Suno today. Suno's broken, unfortunately. Uh, had the sound at the end. Okay, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Something happening. It's a little bit delayed, dog. But anyhow, I have this song. I did download it way back. At least I had one. I could not get into the Suno. Anyhow, we will play another song maybe in the end. I don't know. The sound at the end. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I got that too. Didn't go through, unfortunately. It's played the song, but OBS didn't pick it up, and YouTube having some issues dropping. So far, I think we are okay. As usual, welcome everyone. We are back. Yesterday, on and off, we didn't have no electric, and even today, through the day, has been on and off. A little bit storms in here. I don't know what's going on, and we had a lot of villages. Basically, all our zone was all in the dark. Something happened. Anyhow, we are back. We are glad that we are back having electric and internet back, and hopefully we will continue to stream. And I tried to actually get to the stream, yeah, on the day. I could not stream. Uh, Either electrics keep going off or my internet's not working, as basically was issues. But hopefully now will stay stable. And so far I've been on the internet, so this evening about a couple of hours seems stable. Anyways, um, unfortunately, that power cut kind of made me be one video behind the things. Maybe I will do extra video to rectify yesterday. But I love to continue. I tried to do it with my phone. I did not have power to charge, so it was really dead. And I do apologize. Um, we are in the no limit emails room, absolutely. Um, and which rooms are we on? Is it Saturday? No limit emails, hangout room. I don't know which one, but we will get there for sure. I will be there just after we do the stream, and hopefully I'm not clicking too many things. Hopefully my stream stabilize. I'm just waiting for a second, and I have lined up a couple of things. I did also a file I want to share with you guys about what we will be talking and what is the kind of output that we can get and what you can do. So the files in here, and I will share this just a second in the chat here. Then you can spread around, put it in the other chat. Just a sec. So this is the hi Barb, good to see you. Howdy. This is the file that I did with the template. Of course, like these are meant to be for no limit emails. If you're doing promos, go ahead, use them, change subject line bit. Feel free, or throw them in and tell ChatGPT to make you more. So we will be going through that, how I created that, and I'll also show you, and also we will make email with one of them and send it out. Hopefully this evening stream stabilize. And good to see you, Barbara. Welcome. Yeah, it's happy to see you. I am live and kicking. And anyhow, So the whole evening stream, we will be looking into the obviously promotional email, specialized focused on advertising products or special offers emails, and of course the whole kind of key behind all this is try to get some things that they're not really riddled with spam words. As you all know, it's pretty restricted by a lot of the other kind of receivers, and we will do our best to try to get clean emails as possible. Let's go ahead and get crack on with this. First thing first, somebody's out there. I have sent me 3 questions. A couple of them came from LinkedIn. One of them came from uh, Telegram. Um how do I get that extension, guys? Yeah, sure. That extension I made, I am going to show you how you can get it, and it's all free. I built that from way back, and we will be using that together just a moment. And let's go ahead and go our good friend. First of all, I'm going to show you just a second, chat GPT. I'm just going to also switch it those elements off, and we're going to go together. Chat GPT is a little bit slow, guys, sorry. So this is the chat GPT we got. This is what you will have normally if you are using free chat GPT. Hopefully my screen's on now. um, I'm a little bit delayed. I do apologize. Hang in there, guys. It's on screen. Uh, is definitely YouTube delay. Video is good. Yeah, definitely video is good. The feed is not too bad, but it's delay. Showing me delay on YouTube a little bit. But hi Tom, welcome. So now you should be able to see my screen on YouTube. Hopefully it's there. And my end is just blank. I don't know why. It is now okay. Okay. So normal chat GPT is like this, as you all know. And obviously this is not good enough, and is also limited, and makes it quite limited when using it. Only give you for so many searches that you can do something kind of least productive with it without locking you out. And way back, I think it was first couple of weeks of the chat GPT was out of the box, we had a place called AI PRM, German guys. They're pretty good. They created basically like a app store, GPT store for ChatGPT before ChatGPT even kind of thought of it. And those guys absolutely crushed it with that product, and now it's paid version. Even some cases to get things done on that is very expensive, maybe even $1,000 a month, $500 a month, kind of for enterprise level of that specific extension. But I made a really good email writing extension that I've been using it quite regular, and most of my emails that I'm writing goes with that. And as you can see right now, ChatGPT is like that. If I ask, I'm just gonna prompt it just like I would just a moment. Uh, Write me email, write me a cold email for promotion, and I'm gonna give it also my target audience are just doctors. Example. I'm being very specific in here with this keyword. Let's see what it does. This is just normal chat GPT. Helping doctors save times, blah blah. Okay, goes like not too bad. And then we're gonna get this first thing. We're just gonna copy this, guys, because when I update it, we're gonna lose this. I'm going to also put this actually bottom of that file I just shared. I'm just gonna bomb that like to live live. I'll just put a live stream, and then bottom of it we put that email. We will get back to that just a moment when we go and test those things out to compare them. And I'm going to just basically get manage extensions. I'm gonna switch this on. AI PRM I have. You can see the extension I'm using, guys. The screenshots, I use awesome screenshot. Now and then I use GPT for different things, this plugin. Now and then I use data scraper, membership, textify now and then, but most of them are off, as you can see, and that's only few. And then I have just C1, and also have obviously web in AI and web chat GPT too. So when you have in some of them, you normally switch them off so it doesn't conflict, and rest of them and what runs. This is another good one, and there you guys can check them out. So I switched that on, and let's go ahead and go back on ChatGPT. We're going to go just refresh. Hopefully we'll, yeah, and now we see this pop up. I'm just gonna hit cancel, not continue, because I'm already kind of logged in. Now you can see it shows up in here, powered by GPT, and obviously AI PRM plugin in there. Let's go to the chat. Now you can see in here we have tons, absolutely tons of GPTs, about 5,000 different things that all free, with actual free AI PRM count. It's paid, but they also allow you to have a free one, and your free one's good enough. They don't limit you that much when using the side extensions, i.e. the GPTs that other people create. And here you can browse lots of things. One of the good thing I really like in here, I want to show you, and as an ideas for a email as well, you get a basically, all right, let me just actually do the live example. Let's say first, before we get to the email, just to get an idea, let's say I'm going to go to hopspot.com. Let's say they are HubSpot. So let's go HubSpot. Not hotspot, HubSpot. So we're going to go. Why is the HubSpot not giving us in that? Hub, that's the one, not hop. So hubspot.com. I'm just gonna get this. I'm just gonna get URL, and we go ChatGPT. And one of those things I really like about this specific one is called outrank article, and we're gonna select that, and it goes in here, and then we're just gonna paste that URL in here and hit go. So for me, this is the kind of workflow that I do. And what I do is, first, when this does this part, because some of the free tools you're going to be a kind of restricted. Obviously, you cannot create that much content. Uh, but now I have this article based on a kind of this website, which is kind of, let's say, No Limit Email's competitor in a way, but not really. They're not competitors to us. The models are totally different. What they do is different than what we do. But because it's very established and very well known and very big company, so it makes sense for me personally to follow these guys a little bit and see what kind of they doing and all that. But not just kind of what they do, also what kind of promos stuff that they doing that I'm not doing or they have it we don't have anyways. So we get that, you get an idea. So we have this article written now better than what they have essentially. So what we want to do, we want to just copy this and we're going to make a new folder or file. This is going to be a guide for us, just a moment, to feed some prompts, to feed some of the elements to the prompts. That's what we're going to do. So did write us really nice kind of article in here, as you can see, and we could not make that. And similar thing, and we can go back and try. So let's just go back on here. So we go back on this. So you can find that, you get an idea. We'll get back to that file just a moment when we write an email. So I just want to show you this, how much tools in here. You really don't need to buy anything, especially wherever you want to write, whatever you want to do, even coding and stuff, literally hundreds of them in that. But for mine, the ones that I'm gonna show you, is all you have to do is go to search and press email, and that will change. And on the emails you can see, just for email writing purposes, has 100 different ones, and obviously every one of them is output bit different, including the one I made. You just scroll and mine's probably next page or even the one after that. So let's have a look, see where they put it. Obviously this is no ranking in here, guys. This thing's just jumble things up. Is not based on any ranking or anything. So let me see where is the one I made, and hopefully I will kind of recognize the one I made. Just a moment. So, but and also same time, you guys can see how many we have in here. So many email writing, different writing kind of GPTs in here. I'm just scrolling gently so to site to catch up. So let's go next one. So all this, all free, guys. If you just having an AI PRM plugin installed on ChatGPT, you can write any type of email, any kind of content in here. Write a cold email, outbound sales campaigns, you can try that. But the ones I really made is very, very specific for me, guys, because as you know, I can't really write. Alright, so let me just put this on, just show me only 8, maybe even show me 4, so we can just do research again. Email, see, okay, refreshed it. I'm just going to skip a 4x4 so till I see the one I have in here. So the one I created is this, is called write AB emails to A/B test, or write the best emails to A/B test. As you can see, they all have different things, but the way this one works, you just select it, so selects it like that, just like the article thing before, and have to be select on that. And on here, now I'm just going to get exactly let's see where's that prompt went. Alright, it was like this, right? Alright, Mia. I think it's promotional email for doctors. I think it was something like this. Let's hit go. So you see immediately the format is totally different than the one that ChatGPT give us, and also created gives you it gives you basically intention, desire, and action. And we're also just going to copy this. You can see subject line redefined. It gives you two subject lines to choose, not just one by ChatGPT. And of course, I could ask it to write me 10, 20, something like that. And I'm also going to paste this one just with GPT that I created. I'm just going to put a bottom of that. So you can physically see a totally different outcome, and also totally different way of a formatted comparison. The other one, the generic what ChatGPT gives us. And also we will go ahead and test side by side with spam checker. Spam. So first let's get the ones that we had it of ChatGPT first. So the subject line was helping doctors save time. That's the first one. And let's get that. So if we use this email just like how ChatGPT give us, obviously we have quite big issues. So it's still not too bad, but has quite a lot. So we have 6 shady words, just remember those guys. You have one urgency, one overpromise, and mentioning one about money, which is no in the emails. And so this one is not gonna do us, but there's a lot of work to do to get it right. So we haven't got time for that one. Let's try the one that I just created with the extension that we have. Obviously a couple of things we have to delete after we paste it to just kind of get some idea, but I'm just doing it wrong. So the action, where it says action, we're just going to delete that. So you can clearly see by me just deleting one email is already great, guys, from the extension. As you can see, it says interest, desire, same email what just we produced, comparison to the one that you will get just generically from basically ChatGPT trying to destroy your IP. And in here, that's basically, obviously, it says solution, and here, obviously, instead of here, it said visit our site, right? And instead of solution, how our systems, right? Basically like that, and become a great. I can actually go ahead and use this email, just what we produce. Obviously, if I'm after the doctors, but anyway, we will use it. And also, you saw we had two, excuse me, we had given us two subject lines. So it was one was this. So we could just going to, again, I'm just going to go make a little space. This is the subject line, remember? Oh, we paste it 2 times, and it's clean. That's the first subject line we could use. And then second subject line, let's also kind of test that one. So let's paste that one here. See what does this look like, if there's any spam words in it, and is not. And also we can obviously, you can also subject line test score this. I'll just do it on subjectline.com, I think. Pretty cool site. I like this guy as well, and they doing kind of content as a blog. Why subjectline.com? Let's see what's happening to the website. Is it already down or something? Is it working for you guys? Their site is down anyway, the subject line. Let's look the other one. Omni. Free email subject line tester on Omni. This one's working. Subject line's down at the moment. So let's paste the subject line. You see what our score is and test. This is all coming from extension and is above 70, guys. Really good. So as you can see, it's 83% subject. You're good to go. It's not really that much. You can kind of do a little bit in here if you want to tune it up towards 100, but you can see what tells you what's wrong. It's 48 characters. The character is a little bit long. You can change them on. Your practice, focus what matters, streamline your practice. I mean, you could take this off and then improve it probably. So if we take this streamline off, obviously ChatGPT or AI throw this kind of things in, maybe not necessarily. As whole idea is to get subject line as small as possible. Now you improved instantly to 92 and is pretty good subject line to work with. So if I was going to send this, you practice, focus on what matters, streamline your practice obviously, or your work practice. You could say your work practice, but they know what the doctors know what's work practice mean, so it's not too bad. You could obviously change other things around. The subject line is really up to you, but what I really wanted to clearly highlight to you and demonstrate to you the difference between normal ChatGPT, what you get, and then when you use this plugin, what kind of content you get. Like, so you know, this free tool, I made it for myself and is really good for me. I use it all the time now, and you guys go there and produce many emails with it as you like, because really not costing us anything or you to just go there and install it and obviously use it. And if you don't know how to install it, first just if you don't have ChatGPT, make a chat OpenAI account, go to ChatGPT, just leave your ChatGPT on, and when you are on ChatGPT, go an AI PRM website, make a account with there. It's free account, and when you have the free account and verify your email with them, normally they're gonna ask you to connect your ChatGPT. You click connect and it connects and shows up like this in here. And when it's there, when you go to your chats, normally you like this and you will see all this. And obviously you can leave some of this. If it's empty like this, you will see rest of the stuff, and also you can kind of check out how many items do you want to see at one go. Obviously it's up to you. I normally leave it just 3 to 4. I scroll it and play around with each, and literally there's 5,000 of them. I played with a lot of them, and email ones, lots of them is also good, lots of them kind of not so good because the way the people prompted, and obviously people do not have experience that I personally have, especially writing so many emails and all that kind of stuff. So I try to do a different kind of prompt for it. So there's so many list of spam words being added to it, so it doesn't write those. all that good stuff. So easily you can produce literally email that good, guys. So you can see the difference once more, email like that or the email that really you don't get. So I'm not really afraid to go on my machine and basically rewrite, kind of paste it in and send this. But when we do this kind of thing on this websites, as just rule of thumb, really make sure that you paste it on, you take it to the Word, just use Word itself, um, or Notepad. A really ideal scenario be a Notepad. So you want to basically strip the formatting of these tools, uh, so there is no links or embeds or tracked up, and then you tag this and use it in the machine. That it obviously doesn't matter if you using no limit emails or any other emailers, and it will work just fine. And make sure that you just basically save it like this, then use it for your content. Of course, in this stage you still can go ahead and clean this email up, because you already know that's really content's clean and not, and you know, this is for you to see, not for you to send. So you know which part is for what means, what's executes, and according to that you just leave it. And as you can see, the output is not really that generic, it's more professional, because it's using different writing models, and conjunction what you prompted in, and that's why it's so different content comparison the other generic one we kind of got. So at this stage, let's say I want to just use the subject line, and let's go ahead and do that. So let me just log on to my system, and we will use all this this email just now, and we will send an email to this, just because we built email now, and we might use it, and it's good clean email. And obviously it's just random for doctors, but I really do not have a specifically doctors emails. So let's go log in and let's make an email. And just a moment, we should be able to make an email. Alright, so let's bring the system up here. So we select, and we're going to get our subject line obviously here, and this point onwards is just copy paste basically. Like, I mean, this should be day 293, I think, either 292 or 293. Email 293. If I make a mistake in here, do not worry, I can come back, always change this. If I had a double, day 293. So looks like we do not have, so that's good. So we don't have that segment. I'm just going to select a, let's select one previous segment. Let's make it see, day 20 or something, day 20, and we save this. This is, by the way, beginning of our email if you are new to this thing. So let's get our content here. I'm just going to make this part here as my headline on this area. I mean, we could swear to the doctor or something, but you know, just now we have this part here. It makes kind of sense. Obviously, I don't want to add any links in here at this stage. Uh, Maybe even email doesn't make much sense during the expedition care, blah blah. I don't know, like the guys. Anyways, but you get the idea. So let's add couple section here. Normally, I will bring in we'll bring in a couple of more things, elements in here, but as straightforward, obviously, at this point, we could send this email with a link in here, right? But what we want to do is normally this kind of cold outreach, and the whole idea is send an email, but really have a signature in the email instead of salesy type of thing. As you can see on this email, it's not that salesy, but promotionally, um, that's the idea in here. Whole idea is let's not bother them to try to sell them like a bed for a new hospital or something, but just generally, I don't know, like intrigue the interest. They may be fed up in the office. They want a digital business or something like that sense of things. So uh, I have a ready-made signature for me, but this time I'm not going to add live room link, the other one, because I'm not in the demo room. So to just show you, and that's basically it, my LinkedIn. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not even giving him a sales page because this guy's a doctor's, right? And that's it. We're just going to leave it to that and the rest of it blank. So we're good. And we're going to leave like that. And we're going to save and close. Now our email should be look like this. Obviously you can go ahead and mess around with this email, but I'm just showing you I have enough confidence to get the content that from that GPT without that much of work. We can actually send and process that email, and here we go. And it's going to 60, almost 70K. And this process will take quite a long time, not really that long, but maybe 10-15 minutes because I'm kind of live right now. But this is how really I'm writing my emails, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you can also get into it because it really is it's free tools, not just mine, but really thousands of the free tools on that particular application. And if you're struggling to get decent content out of ChatGPT for especially email or article writing or copying your competitors to create a different content. So when this is going, I'm just going to pull this out of the screen so this can continue in the other side. And we will get back to that just a moment. I just want to also get a DAS file, what we just had a look. And just a moment, we're also going to get a that article one that I added at the bottom of this. I think you guys should be able to have it. Is it this one here? Yeah, this one. Let me just change like that. But I'm gonna share this with you guys too so you can see this article, what is done. But what we going to with it, right? So it's good that basically we done that, right? But as you can see, this article in here is really good alternative article for myself, especially for no limit emails. But what I can do, I can go back and throw this to the chat GPT and actually prompt it this time, say, hey, write this for this website, and should change it to basically my website. But whole idea is this are very established companies and we are not, and we are not going to steal their content. Obviously we haven't, but we kind of got a, let's say, look at it as a template we got from them and what we can do with it. And can we do a kind of few things with this so we can make it a usable content, especially for email promotions. Email promotion for any, as you can see, it's like SaaS companies. And obviously, if it goes for SaaS companies, can go for almost any companies by leveraging existing big companies out there and getting a very comparative content from them and changing it for your liking. And that's the whole idea in here, originally. You could create the products with it, you could create the idea, kind of like flow with that, and also you can literally get it like that and publish it somewhere else once more, create multiple kind of content bits. But this is quite in depth, like literally wrote the whole article, and the article weight kind of is not too bad. Obviously, you don't want to kind of like this an article, but you get an idea. So you could delete this part, you don't need it, and let's take a focus on straight from here, like what they say in here, and then maybe this. All right, and you could get this like that, and we're going to go to the R extension. We're going to search for it again, and let's make that 4. Let's go. As you can see, it does kind of jumble things up, guys. This does. Yeah, now it's here. Now I'm going to paste this and click go. It's going to produce a little bit more in-depth content versus what we prompted in. See, it wrote me basically 2 emails, email A, email B, based on that content. And let's get this again once more. Let's get all of this, and we're going to go back our spam checker, because sometimes we don't know what we're gonna prompt to the chat GPT, guys, AI. So in here you can see, according to that prompt, give us very, very kind of nice content. Well as obviously give us few, but it's not many, guys. Look, there's only 2 urgency, 1 shoddy, and 3 unusual. It's not bad as look. Marketing, obviously we're gonna change that, for example, to advertising. Advertisement, you could leave it like that. Obviously today's and full potential and today's competitives we don't want, and I'm just gonna say in a competitive market. Market is not spam, but marketing is, guys. So wherever says marketing, I normally just put advertising, but let me change this to a non-capital. You get an idea. Name, obviously we don't need that, so this part you gotta put your company name. For mine, I'll just say NLE. But action, we don't need action because it's spam word. Campaign that inspire reader, drive lasting, inspire readers, something like that, and drive lasting relationships. Solution, obviously we don't want, but the solution lies a meaningful connection, and already content is better, as you can see in here. But few things, maybe some of the things you don't need all in. You can shorten this up as you like, and as you can see, you can take some of the words off. That doesn't make no sense, because you're still gonna get some nonsense, kind of in essence of ChatGPT or AI, but really it gives you a little bit better. Uh, and here, but lies in a meaningful connection. Well, we say a competitive market standing out is not easy feat, but I don't know, but need help. To connect your audiences. I don't know, something like that. Meaningful connections, audiences, meaningful connections, or your subscribers with meaningful connections, I suppose. But you get an idea. Few tweaks in here, you can get also great content, and as well as obviously you can test the subject line as well, and that's how literally I'm getting ideas to get a little bit of context related content in order for ChatGPT to kind of come out with something a bit better. And of course, I can go back on this. I can go back with this, and then I can go and if you're not using that extension, you're prompting in with it, you're not gonna get same results. Believe me, I tried. I can show you. I can get this, even being just one or two, but you can see if I can get this content in here, and we can go to test it. Let's just test perplexity, right? Perplexity AI. See if that works. And you will see. By the, you can see like we got clean content almost, right? And we pasted in here. I'm just gonna say rewrite 2 emails from this. I'm gonna specifically prompt it, do not change the context. See what it does. We even prompting it. Write 2 emails from this and do not change the context. And then you'll see what it does. This is basically again OpenAI. It will give you also the jargon. So we have this one email. We ask it to write us 3. Let's test this one. But remember, we're given a pretty clean email that to start off with this time. Let's go back, change it. We have in here our content in here is pretty great, but you get an idea anyway. Let's just paste this one. What we got only one urgency, which is today. This is what you can get after you've done that. So literally it's just unbelievable how easy that it is that you can do that. I mean, it didn't change much because we prompted, we said do not change the context, and didn't give us anything rubbish from the basically the prompt we put in, and the format changed a little bit. Obviously, you have to reformat a little bit, but it gives you an idea how it works. And that being said, I hope it's proved to for you to be productive with these tools, guys, as I kind of know that you guys also writing emails, and we all write emails, but you can also use for other things, not just specifically emails. That extension that is there will write you good stories. If you want to prompt a story, it will write you story without spam words, and that's pretty important, especially if you storifying stuff. But whole idea behind the extension was, can we get some clean wording out of the chat GPT without riddling lots of spammy words in the content. And so far it's working well. I keep tuning it, and I hope it's benefit everyone that uses it. And as you can see, I just used it, made an email with it. I have a confidence, and I'm sending email. And let's get back onto the email window. As you can see, our email window is still going. We are halfway through. This concludes our this evening stream, and I'm glad we are back. And I will be joining on that live room just a second. Uh, you guys can join us over there, and everything is in there. I think I did put it on that file. You guys can get out to do that. HubSpot, yeah, thank you. I didn't see the YouTube chat, guys. I do apologize for that. I have like two screen totally covered up, and well, it's quite few tabs. So I will be joining you just a second on that in the room, and thank you for sharing the room, and I'll meet you there just a moment. And once more, happy Sunday, happy weekends, everyone. Take care. Till next one.